Well, happy Friday, everyone, and welcome back to our Fridays at First podcast. My name is Michelle Ward, and I enjoyed being your host while Richard Gibbons was away. We sure hope you enjoyed the Summer Roundtable series and found some really unexpected ways to stay creative and connected this summer. I'm excited to welcome a special guest today, so stick around to see who it is. He's back. Our fearless leader has been reflecting, resting, and hopefully maybe getting a suntan this summer. I don't know. I'm sure he spent some time coming up with some funny jokes to share. So if that gives you a little hint, I am excited to welcome back Richard Gibbons. Welcome back, Richard.
Michelle, thank you. It is such a delight to be back.
Well, we are all so glad to have you. And kind of before we get into this new sermon series, tell us what you've been up to this summer.
Well, over the summer, I am usually out for 6 weeks, and I have such good colleagues that they take care of the life and work and ministry of everything that happens in First Pres during July and the first couple of weeks of August. So it's been great to see them in action Sunday by Sunday, but it's also good to be back.
Absolutely. And we've been doing this incredible sermon series that they did. They held down the pulpit, so to speak.
They did, on discipleship.
While you were gone. Absolutely. It's been great. Well, did you have anything interesting that you did over the summer that you want to share with our listeners?
I did. I studied a fair bit and got a good bit of work done. And then the last week, Ruth, Michael, and I headed down to Florida and visited Disney World and Universal.
Did you really?
We did. And we drove down on the Sunday and we were in the parks Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, came back the following Thursday, but for those first 3 days, we walked 28 miles.
Oh, my goodness.
I was exhausted by the time I came back, but it was a lot of fun.
Tell me your favorite roller coaster.
I didn't do the roller coasters, but we did enjoy Animal Kingdom, and that's one of our favourites. And so we were on the safari trucks several times, hanging out with gorillas and giraffes and elephants and all of that. It was terrific. And one memorable occasion, when we're sitting on the safari truck, I was listening in to a conversation of a young man in the seat in front. And he was telling one of his friends that he'd started dating a girl who was had just started work at Orlando Zoo. And when his friend said to him, well, what does she do at the zoo? He said, I'm not quite sure, but I think she's a keeper.
See, I knew that you had been working on some jokes while you were away. That's awesome. Well, I tell you, it's funny that you talked about Animal Kingdom. When we've been to Disney multiple times, and Animal Kingdom is the only one that we really didn't get to enjoy. It was really rainy, and it was one of those days where we split and we did the park hopper day. But I want to take the boys back. Disney does not get old. I don't care how old you are.
They would love it. And Animal Kingdom is exceptional.
Well, did you get your picture with Mickey?
Ruth did.
Oh, well, listen, you gotta.
I know. I'm growing my
jealous.
ears for the next time.
Just kidding. Well, that's great. Well, we sure have missed you, but we're glad that you got to get away. And like we said, Disney's so much fun for all families. All right, well, tell us. So we're starting this new sermon series, Sustaining Faith.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about kind of how, God called you to this and this topic and the follow-up of what is a disciple and everything.
Yes. One of the things I try to do when I'm planning sermon series is that the congregation can often enjoy a book or a character study for about 9 or 10 weeks. And recently, we have been in the book of Acts, and then, of course, we were in 1 Peter, and my colleagues, of course, looked at that wonderful series on discipleship. And so I wanted to do a character study for the fall.
Okay.
And so for the next 9 or 10 weeks, we will be spending our Sunday mornings with Abraham. Abraham has a great deal to teach us. And a number of folks have been asking me, why Abraham? Why is it important? And this is what I've been saying, and folks will see this on our social media platforms. They're going to hear it on Sundays. And basically, I'm describing it this way. The story of Abraham echoes down through the centuries as a tale that is timeless, but at times uncomfortable and unappealing. It highlights the importance of what it means to get up after you've stumbled, keep going when you face uncertain futures, Power on through when you're tempted to run ahead of God and yet slow down enough to sense his presence. All of that, I think, means is a story for today.
Right.
The temptation is to think that Abraham was so many hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years ago. What relevance does it have for today?
Right.
But when we slow down and really pay attention to Abraham, there's so much to learn and then so much to apply. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, can't we all relate with that?
Yeah.
Just staying in step with God and his timing and not running ahead, not getting
Correct.
behind. Oh, I think that's wonderful. Well, I love a character study, and it gives you, I remember when you did Joseph, and that was just so neat to stay in that for so long and really, find godly people to emulate.
The other one that sticks in my mind, in addition to Joseph, was we spent several Sundays with Jacob.
Yes.
And we called it God's Wee Rascal.
Yes.
And again, I think most of us could identify at one level or another. And
Absolutely.
I think we'll identify again with Abraham.
I think so too. I've been doing the Bible recap and reading a lot of the Old Testament. And, no one's reinventing the wheel.
It's all there.
If he did it then with them, he can do it now with us. And we're just...
Correct.
So...
Also on Sunday, we will have baptisms across all three services. At the 8:30 service, I will have the distinct privilege of baptising Naomi Gwendolyn Bridges, who is 16 years old and a super young lady, and the entire congregation will be thrilled to meet both Naomi and her dad, Mike. At the 10:45 service, Master Smith Fontaine Wainer, who will be 6 months old on Monday, will be accompanied by Dad Jake and Mom Jamie for his baptism. At the 11 o'clock service, John Hampton Scully, 11 months, will also be baptised, while Mom Harriet and Dad John will be accompanied by Grandad Philip. And the special note on this is that Philip is one of our elders, and so he will get the opportunity to pray for his newly baptised grandchild.
Okay, well, that's wonderful, Richard. Well, we're excited you're back, and I know that everyone listening and everyone that attends First Presbyterian Church will be excited to see you on Sunday. And we look forward to your pastor's Bible study. That's going to be starting back up soon.
It's coming up shortly in September on Wednesday lunchtime and Wednesday evenings. We will be looking at a series in the New Testament book of Colossians.
Okay.
So almost the very opposite from Abraham. We'll be with the Apostle Paul for 9 or 10 weeks, and it is called The Supremacy and Sufficiency of Christ. And so I'm eager to spend time with folks really going deep in Wednesdays, which we have the time and opportunity to do that.
Absolutely. Well, again, thank you for being with us again today, and welcome back.
Thank you.
Well, as you can see, we've got a lot going on here at First Presbyterian Church. This weekend, we've got the Fam Blitz, think Double Dare, and lots of fun games for the family, just perfect for a perfect ending for the first week of school. We kick off Re-Engage, our marriage ministry, on Sunday evening, and our youth programs start right back up this coming Wednesday. Our junior high is from 5:45 to 7:15, and our senior high is from 7:30 to 9 p.m. So tell your students, take a break from the books and come join us for some fun. Also, be on the lookout for Grow at First. That will come out next week with all kinds of discipleship opportunities for you and your family to get involved in. Thanks again for being with us, and we hope you have a wonderful weekend.